everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to this week's episode of Nichole's Notions, brought to you by Pick Your Stitch. We're sorry we missed you last week. We had a few technical difficulties, but this week we are rolling on through, continuing with Bag Month. First up, we have the Explorer Tote. Next, we have the Casey. Then we've got the Woolen Wax Tote. Then we've got the Crescent Tote. And of course, we can't forget about Tiffany. And we can't forget our favorite, last but not least, the Charade, which is going to be a class this weekend right here at Pick Your Stitch. As you can see, we've been having a lot of fun this month making bags. Today, however, we're going to focus on the hardware for your bags. All of the pretty shiny things and all of the zippers that you're going to need to complete that bag. One of the great things about hardware is that it gives your bag a little bit more of a professional look. It's going to take it from looking like a homemade bag to a handmade bag, personally made just for you. We have really been liking the Sallie tomato hardware because when you buy one of her patterns, on the back of her patterns, it will tell you the hardware that you need. Like if you need 2 1-inch D-rings and a swivel hook. It will tell you the sizes, and you can go ahead and buy those yourself, or you can go to your stash, because we all know Amy D has a huge stash of hardware at her house. But when you come in here and you're buying your Charade pattern, what you can do, you can come right over to the wall and pick up the kit that you need. Right here in this bag, it's going to have everything you need to complete that bag. And we have lots of different finishes to choose from. We have gold, we have gunmetal, we have nickel, we even have some rose gold. Another one of the reasons that we love the Sallie tomato hardware so much is the beautiful finish. This isn't going to chip on you after using the bag for a couple of months. All of her hardware is hand dipped and then sealed with a lacquer. So like I said, it's going to give it a nice beautiful shine, and it's not going to chip on you. In addition to the basic hardware that you're going to need to complete your bag, there are also a lot of fun other additions that you can add on that a pattern may not call for. An example of some of these items are bag feet, strap anchors, strap ends, twist locks, anything that you can think of, we're going to have for you here right at the shop so that you can stop in here and buy everything you need to complete your project. Let's take a minute and talk about zippers. One of the reasons we love the Sallie tomato zipper is that you buy them in 3-yard increments. And when you buy that 3-yard zipper tape, you also get many zipper pulls. So you're not going to get just one project. And one of the great things about having all these zipper pulls that you can just add on is that at the end of Sallie tomato zipper tape, she leaves a lot of extra, so it's super easy to put the pulls on. You never have any problem at all. Another great reason that we love the Sallie tomato zipper tape is that the teeth look like metal, but it's actually nylon, which means that you don't have to break out your pliers to pull it out. You don't have to worry about breaking the needle sewing over it. You can sew over this zipper tape just like you're sewing over your fabric, and your needle's going to go through, your machine's going to handle it just fine. Because we missed you last week, we're going to go ahead and include an extra product in with the sale this week. If you have never worked with Cork or Faux leather before, now is a perfect opportunity for you to do so. All of our Cork and our Faux leather is going to be on sale for 20% off this week, along with all of our hardware and our zippers. Anytime you decide to add Cork or Faux leather to your project in place of cotton, it takes your project up a notch. You can see that it adds nice little accents. It gives it a contrast of color. And another great benefit of these products is that there are no raw edges you have to worry about. The edges don't fray at all. It makes it so much easier to work with when you don't have to fold that extra 1/4 inch over. As we're approaching the end of Bag Month, make sure that you come in by the end of next Wednesday, April 28th, to get an extra 20% off all of your bag making supplies. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week for one more great product to end Bag Month. Would you let me get in place?